this is the decision-making poster. Let's go through the steps together. The first step is to stop. Why is it important to stop? Why? You don't want to make a decision too hastily. So first, stop. The second step is to think. Think about the positive and negative consequences of that decision. It's always important to stop, then think about the future of these decisions. The next is to act. Act in a way that would yield and get the best possible result of making that decision. And the fourth and final step is to reflect. Was that the best decision? What could you have done better? And if you had a negative consequence, how did you learn from it? So it's always important to stop, then think, then act appropriately, then reflect on the decision you made. Make sure you make positive decisions now and in the future. Okay, so let's turn to page 6 of the student workbook titled Plotting the Course, where we're going to use the decision-making poster in action. All right, let's get into it. On Tuesday evening, your mom tells you that your grandparents are coming for dinner next Friday. You haven't seen them in a while, so you're excited about their visit. On Wednesday, a friend invites you to a birthday party on the same night. Your grandparents will be in town. Most of your friends will be at the birthday party. Your mom says to you, you can do only one, the decision is yours, but your grandparents are really looking forward to seeing you. So you have to decide how to spend your Friday night. What do you do on that Friday night? The first option is to stay at home and eat dinner with your grandparents, who you haven't seen in a while. What are the positive consequences of doing that? Why, you're happy because you spent time with your grandparents. Your grandparents are happy because they got to spend time with you. And your mom's happy that you ate dinner with your grandparents. Those are some possible positive outcomes of staying home and eating dinner with your grandparents. What are some possible negative outcomes of staying home and eating with your grandparents? Why, you would miss the party and you would miss having fun with your friends. Those are some negative consequences of staying home with your grandparents. The second option is to go to the party with your friends. What are the possible positive outcomes of doing that? Why, you might feel happy because you got to spend time with your friends. And you're happy because you got invited to this party and will get invited to the next parties in the future. You're having a good time. Those are some possible positive outcomes of going out with your friends. What are the possible negative outcomes of going out with your friends? Why, your mom might be disappointed in you because you didn't spend time with your grandparents. And your grandparents will be very disappointed because you didn't spend time with them as well. Those are two possible negative consequences of going out and partying with your friends. Okay, here's another scenario. You've played basketball since you were in the first grade. You really like it, and many of your friends play on your team. You recently started taking swimming lessons. Your coach tells you that you are really good and suggests that if you want to join the team, you should practice a few more nights a week. Your dad told you to choose only one activity because you are very busy at school. The positive outcome for this decision is to choose the best after-school activity. What do you do? So, what are the possible positive and negative consequences of playing basketball and quitting swimming? Why, you get to play basketball with your friends and you get to hang out with them. However, you might be really good at swimming and you'll never know your full potential if you stop swimming and going to swim practice. The possible positive and negative consequences of swimming and not playing basketball anymore would be you train and could develop your swimming potential even further, becoming very good at swimming. And the negative effects would be you wouldn't be playing basketball with your buddies anymore, which is kind of sad. However, you have the choice to make. What is the best possible after-school activity and why? The next scenario is a bit more challenging. Pay attention now. You witness a fight during recess, and then overhear some of your friends lying to the teacher about who started the fight. Now an innocent student is being blamed and will be suspended from school. But you don't want to get your friends in trouble for lying. The positive outcome in this scenario is to do the right thing. What do you do with the information you have about the fight? A possible option is to tell the teacher what you saw. When you tell the teacher, a positive outcome would be that innocent student gets off the hook, but a negative consequences would be your friends get in trouble and they might not like you anymore. Option 2 is you don't say anything at all and you still keep your friends, which is a positive outcome. However, the negative outcome would be that that innocent student gets in trouble and suspended for a fight that he or she did not do. A third option would be to write an anonymous note to your teacher and tell her or him that you saw the fight, that that innocent student was not the cause, and that way you do the right thing and you still keep your friends. That's always a possible option, and it's always important to keep these things in mind.